2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn are setting tonight. The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is just as dedicated to his craft as you are at yours, but it's off the court where he says he's been on a search, pushing my limits, the flow of life, the people I meet, the environment I want to live in. All that stuff fulfills me more than anything. Kevin, the game of basketball opens so many doors for him to search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. And for Brooklyn, we've got Jordan. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Durant in at power forward. He'll be the Nets off the tip. Here's Irving. Pass to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Nobody takes more contact than Harden inside. Nobody's better at scoring through.
Walker looking for an opening. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Harden. And it's good, 2 points. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
And Harden loves getting contact on his shots, showing off his true muscle and level of concentration.
Walker the pass to Tatum. And the 3 off target. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Durant. The dish to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the Nets for 2.
And the feel Irving has for the mid-range game, effective at working this area of the court.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Walker. Outside Williams. To the inside. Here's Tice. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. In the corner, Irving with it. A three-pointer, no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Stolen by Harden. And the pass to Irving. Back to Harden. And it's blocked by Brown.
Oh, just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shutdown defense and stifling shooters.
Always eager to shoot the 3, and on the fast break, he knows it's going to be there for him.
Harden outside, fires from deep. And Boston with the rebound. And Walker kicks to Tatum. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Harris outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Brown against Irving. Brown the pass to Walker. And they take the lead. Walker's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Walker against Irving. Passes it to Durant. Harris looking it over. Clock at 4. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Brown jams it in.
You can't teach that. Brown just showing off his incredible dunking ability.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
A player who does special things off the floor. Jaylen Brown is an amazing role model for young kids. Very active on speaking about the importance of education and learning new languages himself.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to KD. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. At the line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
And so Jordan nails both of them. The Celtics with the lead. And Walker kicks to Tice. Tatum against KD. Here's Williams, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
The Celtics shooting their second and third free throws tonight. one is off.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Count it.
Just the way Durant can move with the ball, he's jaw dropping. There's no denying him when he wants to go at you.
For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Brown the pass to Williams. Right wing. Tatum down low. Guarded by Harris.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his...
That's how you get your boys on the bench going crazy. What an incredible dunk by Durant, who never ceases to amaze me.
Now here's Walker. 7 points in the game. Here's Tice. Makes it off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Walker against Irving. It's Durant on the wing. Lets the three fly. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And a new group in for the Nets. Green, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Johnson in for Kyrie Irving. Left side, Smart. That one goes. Count it.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here is Johnson. Pass to KD. From deep three-point range. No good that time. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Smart. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Brown. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Pritchard. Smart on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant.
And I think working himself to the line, an area where Smart really can excel. I mean, he's built for contact, that's for sure.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Smart.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with this fiery approach to the game.
And so, Smart nails both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Johnson dishes to Durant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's his first foul. Now here's Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Green breaking loose. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Smart. Here's Thompson. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Johnson surveying the floor. Fires from the wing. And the shot is long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
Nets trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Green. Durant against Thompson. And finished off by KD.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
He's checked in for Boston. Celtics leading by 4. Kicks it to Green. Thompson with it. The pass to Teague. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thompson. Bank shot, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Brown finds Johnson. Here's KD, defended by Tice. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Durant.
I mean, think about Durant. He's such a unique player. He uses his length. That's my man, Stretch Armstrong. He's basically a 7-foot guard.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Teague. And Durant sends it back.
But you're not going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got
2
bumped
shots
on that shot.
Foul. 2.
The Nets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside, Green passes it to Smart. Now, here's Green. Defense right on him. Outside, Tatum. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Pass to Durant. Shoots it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Oh, man, I tell you what, KD puts so much pressure on the defense. Trying to deter his scoring without fouling is just about impossible.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for KD. And he makes both free throws.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Pass to Smart. Now T. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and it's slammed in by T.
And if you give Teague a look at the lane, he'll take it without a second thought. He loves to drive to the rim.
Brown outside. Teague against Johnson.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Teague kicks to Green. Tatum against Green. Tatum looking around. Over Durant. Thompson. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Boston on top. They lead by a bucket. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face night in and night out.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half, where they, hitting on all cylinders, playing good brand of ball, moving fast, playing great defense. And I feel like we're at that level to start the game, and then, it's about who can last at that level the longest.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
We're just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
On the floor for Boston. Round the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Teague out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Thompson in at the 5.
Oh, my goodness. This is the toughness that Brown exudes on a nightly basis. He's skilled at staying in control in difficult spots.
The Celtics shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Joe Harris is checked in for Luau. James Harden comes in for Brown. And Irving subbed in for Johnson. Celtics also with a sub. Williams is checked in. That free throw good from Brown. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 5-point game. Here's Jordan. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now, here's Thompson. Dishes it to Tatum. Over Green. Tatum no good.
Really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Now here's Williams. Outside Teague. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Teague's got 5 now.
If you give Teague enough room out there beyond the arc, he won't hesitate to make you pay.
Harris kicks to Green. The 3 from Harden. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Nets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Three shots.
He throw good, James Harden.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they've performed at the line.
Kemba Walker's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And he sinks the second.
He's always a league leader in free throw attempts. I mean, Harden, he's so shifty, so strong, and he can beat you from any spot on the floor.
And he nails the third. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Walker the pass to Williams. Great D that time from Jordan.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
The drive by Green. The shot will not fall. Austin's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Walker with a clean look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Walker's got 9.
Well, the shooter of Walker's caliber, I mean, you can't allow him to shoot with his feet set.
Irving looking over the floor. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Harden.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Tatum dishes to T. Bounce pass from Williams. 14 feet away. Chalk up 2 there. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, over the years, Tatum has tried to reduce the number of mid-range jumpers he takes. I mean, but it's still a natural tendency of his.
And here's Harden. He's got 9. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside Teague. takes the turnaround J. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Irving. And the rejection by Tatum.
The long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
Brown outside. Feeds to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Down low. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Well, it's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Now here's Walker. 9 points in the game so far. No good that time. It's Irving, top of the key. That puts them in the lead. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Walker, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
In the corner, Harden, Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Walker. Here's Brown, and it's blocked by Jordan. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. 14 feet away, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And the shot goes down. Pritchard's got his first basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Green, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
For Brooklyn, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for James Harden. Boston also with the sub. Green, he's checked in for Brown.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Green.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Walker, bounce pass. Outside Williams. The pass to Green. 6 to shoot. And Durant sends it back. Here's Brown. No points in the game yet for him. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Tice.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the three. Brooklyn leading by 4. Irving passes to Green. The kick out to Irving. Back to Green. Jacks up a three. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And here's Walker outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To the paint, Williams with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Pritchard's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, I don't always like the 3 on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
Passes it to KD. And the shot is good.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Celtics trail by 3. And Walker kicks to Williams. Tice against Green. Outside, Walker. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Walker's got 11 points.
You love how Walker just attacks the opening, feasting on any lane that D gives him.
And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
Celtics ball.
So for the Nets, Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Green. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Kyrie Irving. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Walker. Here's Pritchard. 5 points in the game. Pass to Smart. Over Johnson. Smart misses.
There's a lesson for us. Don't showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway, and it backfires.
KD passes to Johnson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. And the Nets lead by 3.
Mr. Everything. Durant can score it, pass it, do what you want to do. He can defend at a high level. So fun watching him play.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Smart. Over Johnson. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Brown outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Pritchard passes to Green. Here's Smart. Back to Green. There's the pass to Pritchard. But they'll get another chance. Takes the 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's guys a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Out to Thompson. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. To the middle. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Johnson. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Johnson against Smart. 6 on the shot clock. They need this. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson with it. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So 1 half completed in this round 2 conference semifinal game. Ernie Johnson with Shaq and Kenny the Jet will be breaking down all the action. Looking at the Nets, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
Well, surprise, surprise, KD leading his team so long and so versatile. He can beat you in every way, inside, outside, off the dribble, spotting up. This kid is special.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Nets. Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. They get it back. The kick out to Tatum. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Has a great feel for where defenders are on the court. Tatum navigates himself nicely.
Here's Harden. He feeds it to Jordan. A second chance effort. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
Brooklyn with the ball. 6-point lead. Boston shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Walker the pass to Tice. Walker against Irving. High post shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Walker's got 13.
They love to get Walker into that pick and roll position. 9 times out of 10, he'll make something good happen.
Harden outside, fires the 3, and Tatum pulls it down.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game.
Well, that's the thing. Tatum's sneaky. He understands how to put the defender at a disadvantage.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And, of course, the Celtics traded back from number 1 to number 3 to draft Tatum in terms of readiness and absolute steal.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Irving. He's got 6. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Now Walker, he's got 13. Tice passes to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And the Celtics making a change here. Teague's checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Harden kicks to Irving. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. They double-team KD. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
Teague anticipated every move on that play and was right there to meet him each step of the way. Great defense.
The score now all even. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that makes them 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Jordan. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
For Boston, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Thompson, he's checked in for Daniel Tice.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Brown. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Harden outside. Can they get it? And that's 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 11 points.
This is what great size in the backcourt gives you, the ability to equally challenge the defense on all 3 levels. Harden's incredible.
Now here's Brown. He's got 9. Just 5 to shoot. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
They lost their edge on D here in the second half. I mean, far too passive. They're not dictating the pace anymore.
The Celtics have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good from Brown.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Passes to Durant. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Celtics leading by 4. Brown feeling out a bit. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Oh, not at all afraid of contact. Brown is aggressive driving to the basket.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Brown. And here's Harden. 11 points in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Smart. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Harris with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his third foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Johnson in for Kyrie Irving. Timeout called the Nets. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. And stolen by Tatum. Left side, Brown.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Pass to Luwawu to stop the run. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The feed to Thompson. Great D that time from Green.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Johnson outside. And here's Harris from the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That's good from Harris. The Nets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Brown outside. And they double up Brown. And it's blocked by Jordan. And he gets it back. The shot by Thompson, no good. Nets trail by 9, and the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Johnson outside. Pass to Green. He kicks it to Harris. And taken away by Brown. And finished off by Brown.
It's amazing. The development of Brown as a scorer, and he's an exciting two-way talent. He's showing us all that tonight.
Johnson outside. And here's Harris from the arc. Another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
In that height, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Celtics leading by 8. Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. And there's the pass to Brown. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Brown's got 15 points in just the second half. Johnson outside. Pass to Harris from deep. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Now here's Tatum. 11 points in the game. And it's blocked by Jordan. Johnson outside. Harris finds Johnson. Lobbed up there for Green. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Pritchard, and Brown throws it down.
The near 7-foot wingspan of Jaylen Brown. I mean, the hops. This is a guy who can dunk on anyone.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
In for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Tyler Johnson. Then for the Celtics, Daniel Tice is checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brown. Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. Off the left rim and out.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And here's Walker outside. That shot is off. The Nets go the other way with it. Irving from long range. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight.
Another area where Irving is lethal. I mean, sweet release on his 3-ball.
Walker the pass to Smart. Kept alive. Good D by Jordan.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. 4-point game. Pass to Pritchard. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Smart. No good. In and out. Off the rim.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Walker against Brown. Outside, KD. Inside. The kick out to Brown.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Walker dishes to Thompson. Smart on the wing. Back to Thompson. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Pritchard passes to Tice. Outside, Walker. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Daniel Tice. Also Williams out there. Smart is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Pritchard in at the 2-guard spot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The great ones do this. When Kevin Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's aiming to score or get fouled.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2.
Free throw drops for KD. And both free throws good for Durant. The Celtics with the lead. Walker with it. He's picked up by Irving. Irving against Walker. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Brown. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Brown's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. Boston shooting about 42% so far. Here's Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
Puts his head down low, drives hard to the cup, and there's no way Smart was going to settle for the layup.
Now here's Harden. The pass to Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Celtics making a switch here. Teague's checked in. Durant nails both of them. Here's Boston now. Passes it to Tice. To the inside, Walker. That shot is in just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anyone.
KD passes to Irving. Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. From 6 feet, that's good on the jump shot.
You better stick with Irving. You can't allow him any separation in the pick and roll.
And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. He dishes it to Smart. Pass to Williams. Now Walker. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's for Brooklyn. They've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Irving with the ball. Pass to Harden to take the lead. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Teague drives in. The shot, no good. Good D by Harden.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Outside Irving. It's deflected.
And who would have thought it would be Teague to send that shot away? Great block.
To the middle. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Teague. Teague's got 3 assists in the game.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Now the pass to Williams. Passes it to Walker. 5 on the clock. Over Irving. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And Walker's handles are too nice. His dribbling too incredible. The way he handles the rock, just cutting into the heart of the defense with his move.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Teague can't hit.
Now, when the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And he recovers it. And it's Brown missing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Walker. The Celtics have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Back to Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Harden scanning the floor. Buries it from three-point range.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Brown. Back to Teague. Outside Williams. Pass to Brown. And they call an illegal screen here.
Maybe we can give him a pass for that turnover, only because he's been reliable up to now, mistake-free.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Walker's checked in for the Celtics. Shot's good by Durant.
Oh, man, the versatility Durant offers, driving, spotting up, using his post game. I mean, he does it well.
Here's Walker, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got 19 points. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Now, here's Irving. Right side, Kevin Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
That's good from Durant. He's perfect from the line this time. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Brown kicks to Walker. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Harris.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Irving for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The 3 from Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 9 points here in the second half.
This young man has worked on his form. Tatum was a decent outside shooter in college, but lethal here as a pro.
And then Durant with the jam.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kemba Walker.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Now here's Tatum. Offline from the top of the key.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact and getting to the line, and Harden has an endless number of ways to do it.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for James Harden. Boston trailing. Brown the pass to Williams. Back to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
A gigantic bucket. Brown stepping into the spotlight when it matters most.
The Nets have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Harden outside. Shoots over Brown. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
A seasoned vet with lots of playoff experience, Jordan remained calm under pressure.
Now Walker. Outside Tatum. Walker against Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Williams trying to break free. Walker's shot is off. The Nets with the lead. The 3 from KD. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Durant against Walker. Right side, Williams. Here's Tice. And it's sent back by Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Celtics ball.
.144 left in the fourth quarter. Just 2 to shoot. From deep.
Look, I appreciate the effort from Irving. You like seeing him get a hand up in time to contest shots.
Looking to end his cold spell. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Williams. Walker the pass to Williams. And the slam by Williams. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Now here's Walker, following the shot by Kevin Durant.
Well, amazing. So much talent for Tatum, but also that it factor.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Over Tice. Durant, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Tice finds Walker. Tatum against Harris. They grab their own miss. It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're behind by 4. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Irving from long range. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Irving continues to bury big shot after big shot. He just has a knack for stepping up in crucial moments.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Durant. Yes!
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, down by 1. You'd expect them to go for 2 here unless they get something wide open on the perimeter.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Tatum against Harris. And here is Tatum. The 3. Right between the eyes.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 2. 1 second left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
Irving way outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.